Alright everyone, I'm going to focus on a storm that has just come up. It's with the NAM model. The GFS is now indicating it, and so is the Euro. All the models are in good agreement that a snowstorm is going to occur over Virginia, North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, parts of West Virginia, as well as north, possibly into North Georgia and northern parts of extreme Alabama. I'm talking about the extreme northern parts, and this is where we're going to get really into it. That stalled out frontal boundary here, but we're already getting some of these advisories and warnings plastered across southern West Virginia, western Virginia, and extending up towards the nation's capital and just south of Baltimore. And these are the areas that we're going to be watching. Out west, not much is happening at the moment. So let's get right into it. We're going to take a look at the storm track here. Here's the snowfall totals I'm expecting. The heaviest axis of snowfall will be across the southern portion of Virginia, extending towards Roanoke, just north of Danville, Richmond, just west of Richmond. Richmond itself could get anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. Extending over towards Roanoke, this area could get anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of snow. Extending west of Roanoke, this is where we're really going to get into some heavy snow, into the hills of southern West Virginia, and especially into western Virginia here. We're under winter storm warnings. This is the area that we're going to be focused on, and eastern Tennessee as well. This is an area that things will really intensify tomorrow evening, particularly after 6 p.m. After the sun goes down, there's going to be a low pressure, as you can see, that winds up, and it's going to move just south of Raleigh, south of Charlotte, move through the Atlanta area, and then move off the coast towards Virginia Beach. And this is the area that we're going to be watching over the next, and it'll move off the coast by about 1 p.m. Friday. But this is the area that I'm very concerned about. I'm not so sure that we're going to need a winter storm warning in Washington, D.C. I think we can get away with an advisory for 1 to 3 inches of widespread accumulations and possibly 2 to 5 inches of locally higher amounts. But Virginia is going to be in the bullseye of the system, and so is southern West Virginia, eastern Tennessee, and eastern Kentucky. That is what we're really looking at right now. I will be issuing micro updates on my Facebook page. That is right here at Meteomark. Like us on Facebook at Meteomark, M-E-T-E-O-M-A-R-K. It'll be down at the bottom of your screen as the video is ending. So that is what we have, and that is the low pressure track that I am expecting. This storm will be over with by about early Friday afternoon as it pushes off the coast, but it could brush New England. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. Areas of Cape Cod and extending, we might be able to feel some of these effects, maybe an inch or 2 of snow up there. So let's get right into the pattern. We have a trough in the west, a ridge in the east. That is going to change, that is breaking down, and of course we'll continue to see that breakdown as these temperatures, these warmer temperatures, move off the southeast coast, and we get that nice chill of Arctic air. And you can see it spills across the Great Lakes, even some minus teens and minus 20s for highs in parts of northern New England and the northern upper Midwest here. So what is the other story? The next week, the storm. Is the storm going to go out to sea like the GFS is now indicating, or is it going to kind of head up the coast like the Canadian model's indicating? This is a week, a little more than a week off, so we're going to hold back on that here at Meteomark and analyze the models more. We're kind of thinking somewhere off the coast here with some effects along the eastern coast, but we're not so sure about inland, what inland areas we'll be getting. So we're going to keep an eye on that over the next couple days, or several days for that matter, but there it is. That's what the pattern we're setting up. And here's the NAO index. So NAO index, surprisingly, is not going to be severely negative, nor is it going to be extremely positive. It's going to be kind of neutral. But the AO index, that is still going to be on the negative side. So we're going to be looking at this pattern that I've said will hold tough, a positive Pacific oscillation, and kind of a neutral North Atlantic oscillation with these colder temperatures coming down from Canada. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook at Meteomark. It's down there in the bottom. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. Like the video if you liked it. Post a question or a comment. and subscribe to us. Here is a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania.